Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It is a Friday and we are so happy that the weekend is here, but we do have a really great show lined up today. Look, listen, we're talking about all local charities right here in the Grand Strand and beyond. You know, this community thrives off of people helping other people. So we're going to tell you about 4 really great charities we have right here. But first, let's check out our weather.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday to all of you. Right now, you can see a lot of rain, especially along the coast. We have a flood advisory in place, a small section of Florence County right now, also a small section of Williamsburg County. A lot of rain in place right now, and these showers will continue to extend across the area. That advisory will stay in place until 12:15. Meanwhile, west of I-95, not a whole lot of rain, but that will soon change as these showers are lifting towards the north and northeast. Right now, we'll continue to see the rainfall in place. Let's take a look at Futurecast. This is the 12 o'clock hour. Notice how we have the rain here. Parts of Georgetown County as well as Williamsburg County, it will begin to lift towards the east and northeast. And notice how those showers will spread back to the west as well. So get ready for the rain if you live in Hartsville, Bennettsville, Laurinburg. Those showers will begin to pick up there in intensity. So watch out for some minor flooding. We certainly have that advisory in place and more may be expected. By 6 o'clock, however, we'll begin to see those rain chances winding down, so the first part of our day is front-loaded with those showers. Now by Sunday, the Great PD River at PD, there's a flood warning valid for Sunday until further notice. So if you live in and around that area, just be prepared for that river to perhaps rise above flood stage. Here's a live look from our Monschwalk sky cam. Storms becoming widespread throughout the afternoon. That rain may lead to some more flooding concerns, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Will begin to dry out for the second half of your weekend. Meanwhile, temperatures very warm and sticky today into the mid to upper 80s. Here's your 7-day forecast along the beaches. Rain chances will wind down by Sunday into Monday. That means we'll see more sunshine and much hotter temperatures, slight chances for the middle of next week. Here's your inland 7-day forecast. High rain chances today, and you know that already with widespread rainfall. Fewer chances tomorrow, mainly afternoon showers and storms, but will dry out and warm up early next week.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, some warm, dry weather coming our way, and to be honest, I'm a beach girl, so I could not be happier. Thank you for that weather right there. All right, let's talk a little bit about today, or actually this weekend. Cecil does have a car show. He wanted me to make sure that you guys knew. His car show will be tomorrow at Sam Snead's restaurant off of 501. The music starts at 11. There will be 6 trophies given out. This is a free event to all makes and cars and trucks. The public is invited to come check it out. He'll be out there giving away CDs, playing music, and all the money they give back to local charities, which is kind of funny because today is our charity show. So make sure you go out there. Sam Snead's restaurant off of 501 tomorrow, 11 o'clock. And you guys should have some pretty good weather for that right now. All right, also want to talk about, you know, on this show, it's business, but we also like to make personal connections with you guys. So wanted to share with my viewers who watch me every day that I did get engaged last night. It's a picture. We went and fished a bass tournament last night, and we only caught that tiny little bass. But John says that he won the fishing tournament with the best catch. So I'll take it. So anyway, wanted to share that little bit of personal with you guys, just as our viewers, and thank you for watching and being part of our lives. All right, let's find out about today. Today is Friday, August the 3rd. It is National Sisters Day. So if you have a sister, make sure you wish her a happy day. A happy day? Does that make sense? Yeah, happy day. All right. All right, it is also National Park Day. All right, birthdays today. 1926, Tony Bennett. He is 92 years old. Great singer. I Left My Home in San Francisco and Rags to Riches. Also, 1941, Martha Stewart, 77 years old. She built an entire empire on home-based products. She also babysitted for Mickey Mantle and Yogi Berra. They were both Yankees players. And 1977, Tom Brady, he is 41 years old. He has won 5 Super Bowls and set a record in one of those Super Bowls for 37 completions. Tom Brady right there. All right, today in history, the Mickey Mouse watch was introduced for the price of $2.75, and that was in 1933. I don't know, does anybody have any? Not old enough here. Oh, you're old enough? All right, I'll be back to you in a minute. All right, 1979, more American Graffiti movie was released, and Cecil loves American Graffiti, so I'm sure he's seen this as well. From the Know It All department today, all right. Does anyone know, you guys answer, does anyone know what the official sport of the state of Maryland is?
Soccer.
We've got soccer.
Something with horses.
Hey, this guy's onto something. All right, somebody said baseball. No, he said something involving horses. What's it called?
Polo?
Not polo. It is jousting. All right, that's really cool. South Carolina does not have any official sports. That is a Cecil comment right there on that card. All right, we've got a great show lined up today, all talking about local charities in the area. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, this is for Cecil right here, and that's it from the Know It All department. Talking right now about a nonprofit Neighbor to Neighbor of South Carolina. They've been in operation for about 10 years, and you guys were also named, maybe last year, Nonprofit of the Year. Tell us a little bit about Neighbor to Neighbor, what you guys do for this community.
What Neighbor to Neighbor really does, Amanda, and first of all, congratulations on your engagement. That's really exciting news.
Thank you, thank you.
What Neighbor to Neighbor does is we organize volunteer passion and we coordinate volunteer transportation for homebound adults in Horry and Georgetown counties.
Wow.
And some of those transports include doctor's appointments, medical appointments, physical therapy, but even the barbershop or beauty parlor. It really varies.
Well, I think what you guys are trying to do, and you said it, here's some pictures right here, is, you know, you are merging kind of the gap, and you're trying to solve adult isolation, because, I mean, can you imagine not being able to go anywhere?
Being socially isolated is one of the critical reasons why Neighbor to Neighbor is a very important program for this community. In fact, 1 in 5 seniors right now over the age of 60 are at risk for social isolation, meaning that social isolation is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
Ooh. So what it's doing to them emotionally, what it's doing to them, their body is awful. So if you can just get them out, even to the doctor's appointment, interact a little bit. That's your goal.
Absolutely. And one of the great things we want to do is we have a partnership coming up with Freedom Readers.
Great.
And Dr. Tracy Bailey, we've been speaking with her program, and Freedom Readers is designed to help children and their literacy. And so Neighbor to Neighbor is going to partner and bring volunteers and clients together to become advocates for children.
How awesome. And I will say from experience, I'm involved in a nonprofit, and we take children and we have them interact with the seniors, and it is incredible what you see. It truly is. All right, Neighbor to Neighbor, you guys obviously run off of donations. You had a golf tournament. How'd that go?
It was amazing.
It's always a big
really
fundraiser
was.
for you.
Yeah, and our volunteers really drove it and our success, and it really was something that it was a great thing, a great turnout. It was great, and we have some upcoming plans for future golf tournament. I'm sure we'll be back to talk about that as well.
And other fundraiser type things. And that's what I was going to say too. Volunteers, the more fun you can raise, the more seniors you can reach.
Absolutely. The more outreach we have, the more we're going to be able to better have a community designed to help solve adult isolation. That's really what we're trying to do, and promoting that through transportation access.
Okay,
that's what
fantastic.
we want.
If somebody wants to come volunteer with you, what are some of the areas they can do that?
One of the best ways is on our Facebook page, facebook.com/gracefullyaging.
Yes.
And also our website, gracefullyaging.org, has links to everything. Even has client applications, information on volunteering. So it's very easy to get in touch with us.
That's the first step. Find you guys on that website. See maybe where you fit in best. And move forward with
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely. Right. Well, we thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you, Amanda.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you're doing for the community. If you want more information on Neighbor to Neighbor and what they are doing to help solve senior isolation and adult isolation, give them a call. We'll be back.
She's doing it. See,
Maybe
cook
is
the
my
fish.
call. I'm just kidding. Kelly,
Cook
count
the
to
fish.
10, please. You don't.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
She said we're great. Make him stop talking.
1, 3, 5, 7.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking today about charities and organizations, nonprofits that are in this area that are helping the community right now, talking about the North Strand Helping Hands. It's an emergency aid organization. They strive to meet the needs in the immediate needs of the North Strand community. I've got Kelly Johnson with us here now. Now, Kelly, tell us a little bit about North Strand Helping Hands. What area do you serve and what do you do for people?
First of all, congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure that was an exciting time.
Yes. Thank you.
Right now, North Strand Helping Hand, we cover North Myrtle Beach, Longs, Loris, and the Little River area.
Okay, so you are providing, what is Helping Hands providing? Is it emergency relief type
We're an emergency
situation?
relief organization. We provide food, clothing, rent, and electric as we have the funds to do so. You must have an eviction notice or a disconnect notice.
Okay.
But basically, all of life's necessities that anyone would need on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, something that, you know, you've got a family and you got a bunch of kids, or even not a bunch of kids, but they're in trouble. They need help. They can
That's right.
come to you for the basic needs.
That's correct.
To help them continue on. All right, you guys run obviously off of volunteer support, fundraisers, that kind of stuff. Anything coming up right now for you?
Right now, we're doing some first-time events that is sponsored directly by our charity. We're
Great.
doing a formal event coming up in late October, early November. Don't have the exact date
Sure.
set yet. The Grand Strand has a lot of golf courses, so we're also looking at having a golf tournament around March or April of next year.
Okay.
But we rely heavily on volunteers. Right
Sure.
now, we have about 212 volunteers that help
Wow.
our charity. So without the volunteers, we could not do what we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're
Now-
looking for more. So.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Now, what does that scope kind of look like? Volunteers come in, you know, it could be as much or as little as you want.
Yes, you could do a couple hours a day. We have some volunteers that come in multiple days of the week, and then we have some drivers, or we have some volunteers that are just drivers. They pick up at the local grocery stores and deliver the food to us, and we try to get all that in by 11 so we can get the fresh produce and things out to our clients that
Sure.
they need. But sorting clothes, anything in the pantry as far as filling food orders when families come in. So
Hands, helping hands.
Helping
You
hands.
need hands to make an organization
We need the hands.
like that. Now, where are you guys located? If somebody's, you know, watching or knows somebody that may need some help, how can they find
we're
you?
on 2501 Long Bay Road. It's right there off of Highway 90 in the Wampee community.
Okay, now back to school type stuff. Are you maybe helping some kids get
We
some
do.
stuff
We
ready?
have back to school shoes for those that need those
Great.
items. So backpacks, just come by and see us. Glad
That's
to help.
awesome. Kelly, good to see you.
Good to see
and
you.
Keep us posted on stuff coming up. We'd love to
Definitely.
help promote that to raise some money for you guys and all you're doing.
Definitely will.
Good job.
Thank
See,
you.
I told you that was going to be easy, right? There we
That's
go.
it.
There's the smile. Stick around. We'll be back. Gotcha, Brian. I gotcha. What is your title at the food bank? Probably. Green.
Okay.
She said, yeah. If she doesn't ask me, then. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, talking about charities in the area, people helping other people. That's what it's about, and that's what brings a community together. Right now, we're talking about the Low Country Food Bank, helping people with those basic necessities, and food being at the top of that list. Brian's with us right now. Now, Brian, you know, tell us a little bit about Low Country Food Bank, what you guys do, and what kind of food you provide.
We help fight hunger throughout the 10 coastal counties
Okay.
of South Carolina. by distributing food to a network of close to 300 partner agencies,
Wow.
including soup kitchens, homeless shelters, and emergency food pantries.
Okay, so what you guys do is you're kind of the hub, and then you go and you distribute food to these organizations to get them to people. The access is quicker to be able to do that. You guys, do people actually come to the food bank as well?
Typically not.
Okay.
They're normally served through the agencies. We also empower people. We advocate for the hungry.
Sure.
And help them make nutritious, good food choices.
Sure, teach them a little bit about food and stuff as well. Last year, about how many people did Low Country Food Bank help feed?
Last year, about 200,000 people.
Oh.
We
Whoa.
provided 23 million meals and distributed 7.9 million pounds of produce.
Okay, so those numbers, I'm saying, whoa, like that's amazing, but that actually shows us just what a need there really is. And without the funds, without the volunteers, without stuff like that, you guys can't function. How can someone get involved in Low Country Food Bank? Is it better to get involved in the other organizations that you go to, or do you actually need help at the food bank?
Oh, we need help as well. We're always in need of volunteers to help sort, inspect, and repack donations from all of our retail partners.
Okay, and so that food is then distributed, like you said. We see a lot of pictures here, of children. Childhood hunger is a really serious, very real thing. And talk to us a little bit about what you guys are doing to help
Yes,
that.
it is. 1 in 5 children in South Carolina are food insecure.
Whew.
So last year we distributed 7,100 backpacks for them to take home over the weekend through our Backpacks Buddies program.
Great organization.
And also we did a school pantry program.
Great.
Where they get boxes of non-perishable food to take home for both them and their families. And let's not forget the summer months. They don't have access to the in-school feeding program, so we provided around 15,000 meals as part of our summer meals program.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. And as as a mom, as a parent, to hear those things, they're difficult to hear, but to know that you guys are there to help is fantastic. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm 3 for 3 on the congrats, David. All right, I see you over there. We'll be back.
Distribution of school supplies. Okay, great. We have one this Saturday, and then several others later on on the website.
We'll talk about that first, then, and then we'll count to 5 for me, like you're going to talk to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Stand by. Hey everybody, welcome back. Talking about charities in the area. We cannot forget the Salvation Army. They do so much for local families in Horry County. They help with food, they help with clothing, they help with other needs, and of course, you know them for their Toys for Tots program. We're going to talk to David a little bit about Salvation Army. You know, Toys for Tots is coming up Christmas time, but right now you guys are focusing on back to school. Let's hear about it.
Yes, of course. At the end of summer, all the families are interested in what are we going to do for the school year.
Sure, absolutely. And school supplies, you know, for the first time this year, my little boy is going into first grade, and I'm realizing, whoa. You know, that there's a lot of things that he needs, and I'm able to provide them, but some people are just not.
That's true. A lot of families are faced with that, which really becomes an unsurmountable obstacle for them.
Sure.
To provide for all their children. So we try to supply some of those needs. We have one drive that we're going to be doing this weekend at Collins Park on Saturday.
Okay, great. What time does that start?
At 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, and what kind of things can people bring out?
They can bring any items they want, but actually this is a distribution.
Great.
This is a time where we want to be able to help some families in the area. And we'll have several others before the school year starts. We have those on our website at tsaori.org.
Okay, and so they can go there, find out when those distributions are going to be. So you have some stuff already.
Yes.
You just need families that are in need. Make
Yes.
sure that you know
Yes.
you definitely are in need to come out, and it's a free gift to them.
Yes,
Which is
yeah.
fantastic. All right, Salvation Army, Horry County. The things you guys do, you stay local into this area, correct?
Yes, we serve Horry County, all of Horry County.
Of
Our
course.
main office is in Conway, but any family that is in need in any part of Horry County can come to us. And we'll gladly, in fact, partner with a lot of the agencies you had here.
Absolutely.
To try to provide for their needs. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's the cool thing about having, you know, a day for all the charities, and it feels like I'm talking the same interview over and over again. But in reality, it takes this many organizations to help the greater.
Absolutely. One of the wonderful things about this area is that there's so many people that want to give
Yes.
and want to participate.
Great.
And so there are many opportunities, many
Sure.
different agencies and churches that come together. And that's a wonderful thing to see a community that says we care about each other.
It sure is. Thank you for being with us. Salvation Army always doing a fantastic job to help out in any way they can. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And we want to thank again all our charities in the area, especially the ones that joined us today. Thank you for everything you're doing for our community, coming together to help those in need, to break the barriers down and make everyone feel welcome and feel like they actually have a place here in this county. And we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget Cecil's Car Show tomorrow. We will see you on Monday. Have a good one.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.